Hi, it's Janine Turner, and this is your God on the Go Minute. Okay, in Isaiah, I'm going to read from two different, one is Isaiah 30, and the other is Isaiah 31. So Isaiah 30, 20 and 21. The Lord may give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet your teacher will not hide himself any more, but your eyes shall see your teacher. And when you turn to the right, or when you turn to the left, your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." Okay, and then the next verse I want to read is Isaiah 31, 1. Alas for those who go down to Egypt for help and who rely on horses, who trust in chariots because they are many, and in the horsemen because they are very strong, but do not look to the Holy One of Israel or consult the Lord. So if we put these two together, what is it telling us? The first one talks about, though you may have adversity and affliction, your teacher will not hide himself anymore, but your eyes shall see your teacher. And when you turn to the right or the left, your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." And then 31 says you're going down to Egypt and you're relying on their horses and their chariots and their horsemen because they're strong. And yet you don't look for the Holy One of Israel or consult the Lord. I think this is just a continuous effort for our modern society every day. Because in one, God is saying, wait a minute, you're looking to other people. You're not looking to me. And then in 30, he's saying, listen, I'm right here. You can see me. I'm right. Listen to my voice. When you turn to the right or the left, consult me. I'm here. And he says, I'm here saying to you, this is the way. Walk in it. And we talk about this a lot, but it's just really, really true. Just try for one day, you know what I mean? To stay solely in the consult of God and to listen to what he's saying. It's impossible. I mean, obviously we can touch in and reach out to God and continually pray and think about God all day long. But we all have such influences and the accessibility of those influences that we turn. In other words, the question I guess to ask ourselves is, who is our Egypt today? Who are the chariots? Who are the horses? Who are the horsemen that we look to today? Instead of relying on the Holy One of Israel or consulting the Lord. And you know, I pray about this all the time, that God would be my sole influencer. That I'm not unduly influenced by people or circumstances or pride, ego, selfishness, the news, the government. You know, that my primary influencer, my primary consult is God. And that's hard to do. God says, I'm right here behind you. I'm walking with you. You can see me. I'm right here. Look to the left and the right. I'm right behind you. But we obviously don't exactly see God. I think we can hear God. And so we can see our friends. We can hear our friends. And yes, God speaks through people, but I also think for myself, I have to be very careful that my primary influencer, because people are infallible. And when we start giving people, whether it's government, friends, the press, workplace, bosses, relationships, when we start giving them the power, well, we're infallible humans, so obviously everything that comes from our mouth is not going to be always right, but with God it is. So these two verses I think are very important. Why look to me? I'm right here behind you. When you go to the left or the right, let me get it exactly right because I'm going back and forth in 30. When you turn to the right or when you turn to the left, your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. And how can we know that? Well, I think it's when we stay completely in prayer and read the Bible, stay focused on God. God will answer, and we have to listen, and we have to listen on our own accord. And look to the Holy One of Israel and consult the Lord. So we have to be careful that our primary influencer is God. Have a blessed day.